Hey guys, I had some time today to do one quick review, and I know in my last video I said that I wouldn't do this review because I didn't see a point in doing it, but I've been seeing a lot of people asking me for it, and I've also been seeing a lot of videos that are kind of weird as to supposedly that version 5.3 of CIS is not as secure. So I want to put this to the test. I haven't tested it myself at all. I kind of know some of the changes that came around. So first I want to show you that everything is in stock settings. Oops. Partially limited, safe mode. It's updated. I just haven't done a full scan. Nothing's been changed. It's just like it comes from the factory. In the previous version, before the 1277 was released, enable rootkit scanning and enable cloud scanning were turned on, but people were complaining of one thing: some false positives from the rootkit scanning, and that the scan was really slow from cloud scanning. So in this version they turned it off, and you can turn it on if you know what you're doing. And when we do a scan, I will turn it on, mainly because I want to see if I know what I'm doing. Now if you're a normal person, I wouldn't turn enable rootkit scanning on unless you know what to look for. You could probably turn cloud scanning if you're willing to wait for the scan. If it's going to take, it's going to take longer. There's nothing you can do about that. But in the real-time security, Defense Plus and everything, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Just like it comes standard. So, let's put it to the test here. I have, boy, I don't know, 13 or so links. And none of these, if I remember right, are detected by Comodo currently. Now they might have put a cloud signature or something, so we'll see what happens. Okay, that one was put in sandbox. Now I'm not sure if this is a bad application or not. This first one had a really, really low signature, so I'm not 100% sure if this one is 100% bad. It had a couple of detections, but it might just be a Packer detection, whatever he used. So I'm not going to count that one good or bad yet. We'll see what happens when I do a scan with my other stuff. These are all really, really low detections. Okay, this one was found by the cloud. Okay, this one wants, it's not a digitally signed application, and it wants full access to my computer. So I'm going to sandbox it. Okay, and this one shows me that Internet Explorer wants to run this application. So I'll allow that, and we'll see what happens here. Looks like it's downloading something in the background. So we'll let that go. Okay, this one was caught by the antivirus. I don't think it's was caught by anything special. Yeah, looks like that one's downloading. can almost bet that the heuristics are going to catch this because it's double extension. .zip.exe. Oh, no. Normally it would say double extension, but it looks like the AV caught that with the regular heuristics. Still waiting on this one. I have no idea what to enter here. We'll say it's an email. I have no idea. Nope. We'll just keep going here. Okay, this one is unknown, this MKV player. So we'll sandbox that one. But it looks like this Faststone one might be the real signed executable. So let me do something. I'm going to save it and check the digital signature, because I haven't checked these downloads to see if they really are real or not. Let's see what the defense plus events say. This MKV player here says scanned it. This temp file was scanned and found safe. Okay, so we'll install that and see what happens, see if it pops up. I have a feeling that that file is not malicious, this program. That's what I get for not checking my files out. Let's just pick something here. Okay, you can see that FS viewer, Faststone image viewer, was found to be safe. Just gonna skip these. They're trying to install other software from the looks of it. I accidentally hit pause. Alright, so this one is going about this registry help or whatever I want to save this for a second and I want to open up that folder. Okay, so this is a signed piece of software. So I suspect that the virus total detections that I saw were false positives. But we'll check that out with the other software when we do a final scan. Okay, and that one was caught. Now this is almost acting like a rogue, pushing me to buy. See, you can see it keeps popping up. It keeps pushing me to buy this. Interesting. Who was this signed by? By Safe App Software. Let's see if they're listed here. I don't see them listed in the trusted vendors. And nothing came up here. Phone's ringing. Okay. So now, I'm going to open up Comodo here. I'm going to go to antivirus, scanner settings, and like I said, I'm going to turn these on just for the hay of it. And we'll turn them all on. And now I'm gonna do a full system scan. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back whenever the scan is done. It's probably gonna take a good amount of time, so I'll see you then. Alright guys, so the scan took 46 minutes, and you know it took longer because, well, that's what it took. And looks like I found a couple of heuristic suspicious files and temporary internet files, so we'll clean those out. And I'm gonna run CCleaner just to get rid of any temp files, any junk like that. And then what I'm gonna do is, after I run CCleaner, I'm gonna reboot, and then I'm gonna do a scan with Malwarebytes. I'm gonna install Malwarebytes updated and do a scan with that. So I'm gonna pause the video right now, and I'll see you when the Malwarebytes scan is done. Okay, so Malwarebytes finished scanning here, and it says it found 41 things. So let's see what it really found. Okay, so we have those two files in download that I downloaded. We have a link file here. This is all part of that registry helper deal. So it's, in reality, it's one thing, just multiple things associated with it. Now my question is, I looked for the digital signature and I didn't see anything. And I didn't see anything here. See, and it's not listed here at all. So the white, I don't know how that rogue got installed. Is it part of trusted files? See, these two are now part of trusted files, but they are fine. That MKV player and this FS viewer setup. But I'd like to know how that Rogue got installed, because you can see it's right there, Rogue installer. Let me try something here, kind of give me an idea. I'm going to open up users. Now I couldn't find, now here's the funny thing, this thing is digitally signed by none other than VeriSign. And the digital signature is okay. Now I couldn't find this SafeApp software in the TVL, which is trusted vendors. Maybe I didn't search far enough to the bottom. Okay, hold on here. Okay, so it is part of the TVL. So that's kind of weird. Maybe this is an application that Comodo should look at. So that's basically how it so-called bypassed the Comodo protection. So I'm going to report this personally to Comodo, and they'll remove this company, and then the next time somebody tries to run this, it won't be allowed to install itself. If anybody else tests the program and sees something like this, like that SafeApp, please report it to them. That way they can get it taken off the list. So other than that one bypass, I don't see anything else. So I'm going to clean these up, and I'm going to restart because it was active in memory, and I'll be back after restart. Okay, so I finished scanning with Hitman Pro, and it says that this is a malware risk. The .edb extension, I think if I remember right, is a Microsoft database extension for a file. So I'm not sure what this is associated with, and I tried to upload it to VirusTotal to see if anybody else detects it, and it won't let me because the file's in use by something. So that's what that is. I'm not sure 100% what that is. So I'm going to do a scan here with Gmer to see if any rootkits or anything got installed, though most of the time Hitman Pro will catch them, but you never know. So I'll let that run around in the background, and I might as well, seeing as I have some time now, I'm going to do a scan with Super Anti-Spyware. So I will be back when the scan is done. Okay, so I did a scan with Super Anti-Spyware here, and it didn't find anything. And I did want to show you through Norton Power Racer the two FS viewer and that oscillometer.exe that supposedly looked like they bypassed. Well, they really didn't. Norton says this is a bad file and it should be fixed. But why? Just because it's unknown to them. That's the only reason. It's an unknown file. Because it's unknown, they're saying it's bad. That's not cool. Like, say local scan, bad file. And then I submitted it, and they scanned it, and it's not a known threat. And with this oscillometer, it went from probably bad to suspicious, and the reason it went to suspicious is because Norton has given this file a favorable rating. So they're kind of contradicting themselves here. A favorable rating, but it's suspicious. It's kind of stupid the way they have this set up. Whatever. If that's how they want to do it, that's how they want to do it. But both of those files are actually safe. So the two links that I got were probably just some false positives on VirusTotal from some of the lesser known companies. So final word here. Other than that one bypass, which was part of the TVL, which I've already submitted to Comodo, and it'll probably get taken care of within the next 24 to 48 hours. Other than that, nothing really got by. That EBD file was the only one that looked suspicious. The other two were the two files that I just downloaded and saved to the desktop. And those I don't consider those bypasses because they're just sitting there. So hope this kind of takes care of some of the rumors that I've seen out there. And the only concern that I have now is you got this disk cleaner software, which is part of that Safe App software. But the funny thing is that this looks like I'm not sure if this is a rogue or not. Malwarebytes didn't identify it as a rogue, so it's kind of hard to say. They'll have to really look closely at that Safe App software company, Comodo, to see what's going on with them. So that's it for this review. Hope you guys saw some interesting stuff. I'll probably do something different tomorrow. This one was just kind of a curiosity for me, and I probably would have done it privately, but I just decided, it's been a while since I did a review, and I might as well just put it out there for everybody to see. So that's it for now. I'll talk to everybody later. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you.